Hi, welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. I'm just finishing up these make box sets, and I have one Conibear that I did not set the springs back at the barn. So traditionally I keep these springs compressed with the safety latch on. That way it's a lot easier for me. But I did not do that today, so I thought I would show you my trap setter that I use. Now, if it didn't have the name on it, I would not remember. I've had this since I started trapping. This is Robbies trap setter, and it looks like a caulking gun. And this is one of the more expensive trap setters, but you know, it works great, and I view it like a safety device. So it's got two hooks on it, and I'm gonna hook the eye. And then I get the other eye, and then with one hand I can set, you know, the biggest trap that I have. Now, the reason I went ahead and got this when I first started, I had actually a hand injury, and I was trapping with one hand, and it was my left hand, and I'm right-handed. So one of my concerns was getting hooked on a 220 and not being able to free myself. So, you know, once this is compressed, this holds it for me. You know, no matter what the situation, this thing doesn't let go. Again, huge safety aspect of it. So I can throw my safety on one-handed, and then it's got a release, you know, just like a regular old caulking gun does. And then you can open it. So, you know, whatever your personal situation is, you know, if you've got arthritis, you know, if your kids are involved in trapping, I'll do this one left-handed. You know, maybe your wife traps, whatever the situation is, you don't have to worry about using just pure old muscle to set the trap. And like I said, this is a potentially life-saving device, you know, if you got it handy and you, you know, hook yourself in a 220 or a 330 and need to free yourself. So I'm just going to secure this on my leg. I'm going to say I don't have use of this hand. Flip the safety up and hit the release. So one-handed, I was able to set my spring, and I don't know how well you can see that. I can actually put a link in the description if anybody was interested. But again, this is expensive. You know, this is something that's definitely not for everybody. But the traditional tong style definitely wouldn't have worked for me when I first started trapping. Like I said, I had an injury going on, and this was the only way I could do it. All right, once again, so for, you know, anybody that's getting up there in age and maybe has arthritis in their hands, you know, carpal tunnel surgery, you know, children, women, or just for safety, you know, you might want to look into one of these caulking gun style Robbies trap setters. This has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you next time.